engine 155.
155 then, British body in first position. In and close. So far, we're not finished yet.
That tractor there timed out, didn't get into the pool to start line on time, so it was, we didn't contend on that one. But this one didn't really get very far, unfortunately. It's maybe a mechanical failure or something, I don't know. They're quite strict on the rules, like, so we've got to be up on the sledge for a certain time. You have so long to get from the pitch to the sledge. If they're too late, then they miss it. And I think that's what happened to that blue tractor. So I think they get another chance actually. If it fails within a certain time, I think they get another shot at it. I'm not sure just if he's going to get another shot again, or he is actually. So I'm not genned up with the rules with it, like, but they're obviously strict with the British Tractor Pooling Association. It's actually a real organised event, so the rules and that are pretty strict. So. It's within 30 metres they get another shot. If they fail within the 30 metres they get another go at it. 84.24 metres I got.
Not in the point of standing to see it all. Under green machine, do it! Charlie boy, come on, let's get off the line this time, come on boy! Let's use this line. Play with the tractor into the track. Let's see what we do. Come on. Digging into the track. Took a while for that clutch to kick in there. Ben, we continue to see this machine which for us here. We have another day with
89 metres.
up here. We've got the guys that have just. Let's see what he can sled sitting near station round there, so the guys can get some settings dialed in. What a bit extra! with a fantastic 101.55. Mary Cameron, Jason Walton, and David Todd.
Super far and fast winners.
Great pulling action, guys. Thanks once again. Super far class winners there.
Super far and fast winners.
Once again, I promise you some very close tractor pulling action as the guys then fight in the limited pro stock class for podium positions now. Here we go now! That's a big run there. First one. And the limited full stop pull off. There we go, we're right up there already. Building up the reins here. He'll be wanting everything out of machine that he can. How far can he go on this track? What are we going to see? That's a big run. 8-1-0 then. Which Jimmy in first position currently. Look at everything at half there. 19-1-0.
So the engines will keep revving after they do the pull. That's just to keep the oil and coolant going round the engine after it's done a pull. I think that's what the engines are still revving like that. Because you don't want to just switch it off after that, because we get a build up of heat. So they want to keep the water and oil circulating round the fuel, keep it cool while it's just done a cool. While it's just done its massive cool. Because it gets extremely hot, so it's automatically revving. See it doing it itself. That's just, it's just to keep the vital coolant and oil going round the system until it actually cools down. After doing a pool like that, it's going to be very hot, so they keep the thing, the oil pump, water pump going. So it's programmed to do that itself, rev up like that. I'm quite sure I heard that before when I was at these events years ago. I was wondering why it was doing that, and I think that's what it is, just to keep the oil and water circulating around the engine until it cools down. Because if you switch it off after a pool like that, with just heat and build up, it could probably melt the metal and stuff goes damage. So they don't want it seizing up, so they just keep the fluids in that going well. It's sort of like ticking over, so to speak. going to the lorries, which is great. Trucks are out next. We've got that one, the ERF. There's the other one, the Iveco away to do the next pro. Some record, 126.690. Saw some flames, you know, so red hot manifold as well. That was quite a pull. Quite impressive with that, I'll tell you, that was good. That thing nearly took off like a rocket. It just kept going. I thought it was going to go right off the runway. It's just, the trap there, it looked like it was going to go right off. It's just so powerful.
One up.
So I'm just in time to get to see the jet. We've got the jet engine one going up there. So I just got that for you. So they've got a mobile disco as well, and a bar in that tent there, just to add to the night's entertainment. They want just to show the camera on them to be on YouTube, so obviously they're having a good time in there anyways. Saturday night after all, so having a drink and a good time. So, lovely sunset as well. It makes a nice evening when you see the tractors and the sunset in the background. It's quite nice. It's nice. Makes it all the nicer. And the weather's good. Nice sunset colours. The contenders for the truck pullers.
Wait for Mark. Ladies and gentlemen, your truck points winners. Andrew Roper, Sheriff Mark Jones, Mr. Tucker, and second driver Ed Beatman. Weekend. So in second position this weekend we have Grant Morrison with Orange Factory. That's you, sir. That's you. And in first for the weekend is Don Carnegie. Thank you very much for that. Take your lap of honour, guys. Just like to conclude the Brechin Powerpool show. Have you all had a good time? This has been a tremendous event again, made possible by all the guys behind the scenes here. And we've thoroughly enjoyed having you. Fantastic crowd for Brechin Powerpool event. It's also a fantastic show to go down and see there. I've been myself, it's fantastic. I'll be making the trip down there. I just want to plug the Great Eccleston show there on Bank Holiday August weekend. Powerpool, and thank you very much for coming. Good night, safe travels. I'll see you in the party tent.
So that's it. That's the charter pooling for the weekend. Friday and Saturday. Well, obviously I just done the Saturday. But, that was good though. I thoroughly enjoyed it. It'll be quite a long video. Probably do it in 2 parts. So it's a good 4.5 hours I've been here. Oh, that's about 5 hours. It's 9:30. I got here about 4:30. So at times actually just flew in, to be honest. I really did it flew in. Enjoyed it though. So it is quite a popular event, as you can see. I'm going to wait till the traffic dies down a bit because it's quite busy in the car park when people are leaving, but they've still got the disco tent on and that, so I'll probably just hang on for a bit till the traffic dies down a bit, then I'll get going. I'll hold the video off. starts unloading weights into the sledge. Just, it's a bit like a sort of outdoor disco kind of event, party, I suppose. Wild in a field, these field parties or something, because you got the bar tent and the disco. It's not, I don't know how busy it's going to get like, but it's good. It's quite a nice atmosphere and a nice sunset sky and that as well, a nice summer evening. So it's quite a good atmosphere, all the activities going on, and the tractor pulling is brilliant, and yeah, just got a good feel about it, like, you know, a nice sunset, and they've got all the food things that are still open, and the bar. Well, obviously I can't drink any alcohol because I'm driving back, so I can't touch the drop, so it just has to be the old Pepsi Max, I'm afraid. It's what I'll be drinking when I'm around. It'll be not touching any alcohol, obviously, because I'm driving, like, so it's no problem to me. I didn't mind that, I'm no bothered. But I had a good time. So I'm just having to be walking, just to walk through where the pits were, see some of the tractors loading up. So that's where that's where I've just come from. They say the disco bar is still pretty busy, like it's like a sort of outdoor field party disco sort of feel about it. And then this is the other bit of the pits that I didn't go to earlier. That's where the lorries are, where the tractors will go on to. The car park's up there. I say it's pretty much quieting down now, but I'll have a wee nosy in this pit area. So I'll get to see some of the tractors and that getting loaded up onto the trailers and that, and then I'll just round the video off. So that light actually is flashing. It's not just the oscillation between the camera and the LED lights. It is actually flashing. So this is the tractors and that just basically getting loaded up to go home. But they're not using the engine to drive it on, they're using a winch. So there's a winch inside that trailer that's just pulling that tractor into it. They wouldn't drive it in. They wouldn't do that, they would use a winch. So the whole thing's isolated and switched off. But this winch basically is just very slowly manoeuvring this. But you can just see how big they are when they're to put it into perspective. That's an articulated box truck. Now you can see how big the tractor actually is when you see it in comparison to the lorry, which is massive. So when it's in a field, it doesn't necessarily have much to scale on as to how big it is, but when you see it in comparison to the actual box and the lorry, then you can see that it is pretty big, and it's quite a tight fit. But obviously it's all been measured out, so there's another winch. I think it's done remote control actually. I think the tractor driver's actually using the remote control to get this on. I think he's controlling the winch remotely, I'm not sure. Possibly. So no, I think he's just doing the steering and the winch is done with the other guy inside there. He'll be controlling the winch, and he's the tractor's driver's he's just controlling the steering. I thought he was maybe doing the controlling the winch and steering as well, you know, remote control, but you do get remote controls, but it's done that way. So it's got it loaded up. There's some more that's been loaded up already. There's another truck over there, and tractor unit on that low loader lorry. So yeah, it's quite a lot of midges here now because of the big floodlights. You know, in the camera, I don't know, but there's the light attracts all the insects, so might see them, I don't know, I can certainly see them all flying around. So there's other tractors on that one. And ERF lorries on there. Check them in up. That is pretty smart. The moon actually setting or rising, one of the two. Now that is quite a sight. It's not often I see a moon set or rise like that on the horizon. It's very unusual. You can just see it there. It adds to the evening. I'm impressed with that. I like that. It's quite bizarre. Yeah, it's quite a strange one. Quite like that as well. Being setting like that or rising, one of the two. It's actually rising. I can see it rising. Well, yep, it's definitely rising. So there's another wee bit of. Yeah, it's actually rising. I'm not really going to film it too long, but if I stayed here long enough, you would see it eventually becoming a full moon. Now that is pretty cool, quite impressive, and I do like that. It does add to the quite special seeing that. Yeah, so if I stood long enough I would see it rising above the horizon, but I'm not going to spend too long. I'll maybe watch that myself, but I'll make the video too long. Once it's up fully in a full moon, I'll maybe record it again once it's above. It'll be a separate video, but yeah, it feels special. That's quite important as well. As you know, something about it certainly means something. I know that. But anyway, it's quite right. So yeah, so yeah, there's definitely feel there's something important about it. Reading into these things. It's like Stonehenge and all the rest of it. You know, the moonrise, sunrise. Definitely something that you feel like. But anyway, it does add to the evening. It kind of touched about it. It's kind of makes it just adds a bit of unique specialness to it. It means something. Yeah, I do believe in that sort of thing, you know, the moon, and there's things about it, it's quite important. But anyway, I don't want to go too much off at a tangent, but it's near enough coming out above the. That's actually quite smart. Look at the tractor and the moon. Well, that is quite a good picture. I'm going to get that if I could. I just had to study the camera long enough and get the setting right so I could get a picture of the moon and the tractor. Now that is really cool. Wow. No, it's just a pity I didn't have a more powerful camera. This is as good as I could get, but I really like that. I can even see the craters on it as well. Wow. Oh yeah, that is really good. Yeah, I do like that. I really, that moon rising like that and that colour's really pretty smart. But anyway, it's eclipsed by that lorry reversing out because he's going away to get heading home with the tractor in the back. So yeah, that was quite smart. I liked that. So just to put you in perspective as how big the wheels are, standing next to it, and you can see how much it comes up on me. So I'm about what, 6 foot tall, your average height, and you can see just how high that tyre comes up onto me. So it puts it again into perspective. It's like I said earlier, when the tractors are in a field, there's nothing much to scale it against to give you a perspective as to how big they are. But when you put them next to objects and other things to give you a sort of something to compare it with, then it puts it into perspective. These are tractors, you get bigger ones than that obviously, the farm class ones are massive. Yeah, it just sort of shows you they are pretty big machines when you're close to them. And there's a nice shot as well. I like the lorries coming out there. Oh, and there's the moon as well. Yeah, cool. Yeah, that is really a nice picture, that. Yeah, that is really nice. Now I'm going to get out of the way because he's going to need a bit of a turning swing. So it wasn't long, it was last Sunday, I was at Truck Fest, and I'd done a 3-part video. It's on my channel now, 3-part video for Truck Fest Scotland 2025. So that's on my channel already. So this is quite good actually. I like seeing all this going on as well, all the big lorries and all that. That is pretty smart. I say the moon really does put the icing on the cake. That is really cool, like really good. So there we go, look. And the moon is fully up above the horizon now, from this standpoint, obviously from where it's standing at. If you went further down, it would be back in the tree horizon, but from my standpoint of view, it's above the horizon. Obviously, the horizon varies depending on where you're positioned. But that is a really pretty smart shot, that. So yeah, I can't really get the selfie with that on as well. It doesn't really come out too well, but I could zoom in. I'll try it. I don't think it would. Nah, so I can't zoom in on this device to get a selfie with that moon in the background and the trucks and the tractors as well. But yeah. So the very first video I done on YouTube back in 14th April 2020, over 5 years ago, the very first video I done was of the moon. It was a full moon. So yeah, it's got quite something special about it anyway. So I'm going to be rounding off the video fairly shortly. Got to be careful because it's dark and there's a lot of big machinery moving around, so extreme caution. I'm used to this anyway when they're in the pits at the stock car banger racing. There's a lot of activities going on in the dark as well, so it's obviously limited lighting with the floodlights, so you've got to be extremely careful when such vehicles are moving around. Big tyres like that, you know. Now this is a kind of behind the scenes footage. This is the bits that you don't really normally see, and this is behind the scenes stuff, which I find interesting, and I like to share it with you as well. So I like all the colours of the lorry against that sunset coloured sky. That looks really nice. That's really cool, that as well, eh? It's amazing, that. Really spectacular. Something about the evening where it's kind of crisp and clear. It emphasises the colours, like all the headlights and the interior lights and all that. It kind of emphasises it when it's a clear night like this. Yeah, it gives you a kind of emphasise it. I think it's a big lorry one. So that's pretty smart, like, I like all that colours against that blue sunset sky background. Yeah, the clarity in the night, you know, it does sort of like, I don't know, it kind of enhances the colours in that against the sky, the blue sky background. You've got all the different colours. See the moon there, just so the car park's definitely quieted down a bit now. There's still cars going out, but they're not very difficult getting it. So I've pretty much covered everything. I'm going to run the video very shortly now. So a bit of a disco lighting effect here in the pits with that light actually flashing. It's not the oscillation between the camera and the LED lights, it's actually flashing. So a bit of a disco effect here in the pits. Obviously not intentional. So like I say, all the car headlights and all the lights and floodlights in the background with that sky, it does give a kind of colourful, coloured, light enhanced effect. Kind of it looks quite smart actually. It has got quite a nice kind of feel about it. It's just like floodlights and, you know, car headlights, but it's just something with the sky in the background. It gives it that kind of colourful, appealing effect, a good kind of positive feeling. It looks nice. So this is just a big trailer for something, and I'm not quite sure. This is just miscellaneous stuff now, I know really. It's a bit off tractor pulling subject, but well, it's a couple of tractor wheels. I think actually, now come to think of it, this is the weighbridge. So yeah, this is actually the weighbridge. This is where they weigh the tractors for the class. Now I don't think it's switched on. I mean, I'm going to stand on it, but it won't make much difference. I wonder if it actually shows my weight. I know what it is anyway, but switched off. It'd probably be in 10 or 20 kilogram inclines. Should probably put me way over. But yeah, that's the weighbridge. So I don't know what units they actually incline in. I'm going to guess maybe 10 kilogram. So it would work like this. I mean, your bathroom scales will be in 1 kilogram inclinations. So I mean, your weight, for example, and something like 112 kilograms, the way, you know, the rest would maybe 110 or something. So it would run me up to, no, it would run me down to 110. But if I had my rucksack on and my other camera bag, it would probably be 116 kilograms. So therefore, it would round you up to 120. That's how it would work with 10 kilogram inclines. It just only goes up in 10. So if you're past the 5 kilogram mark, it'll round you up to the next 10th. And if you're below the 5, it'll round you down. Because of the size of the tractors and that are on the weighbridge, it's negligible. But you couldn't really do it for your own body weight for like bathroom scales, because it would have a significant increase in or decrease in weight. It'd be quite inaccurate, you know, in comparison. But a big vehicle, or especially a tractor or a truck, it would make very little difference. 10 kilogram inclines. But I'll just round it up. So if at 112 kilograms, it'd round me down to 110. With my bags and stuff on, 115 or whatever, 116, it'd round me up to 120, although not as much as that. I would rate you that. Similarly, if you were in the car when you get weighed, it will round your weight up or down by the same 10 kilogram incline. So obviously the smaller the inclines, the more accurate it is. Some weighbridges do it at 5 kilograms, because I weighed my car once and I'm sure it was 5. I can't remember what it was though, but 5 kilogram inclines. It was 13.25 for the unleaded weight of the 1.8 TSI Tevia Mark II and a half facelift, with but just under, you know, it was near enough an empty petrol tank. Everything out the boot, spare wheel, jack, everything out the glove compartment. It was coming at about 13.50. I've got it written down anyway. I don't know about other cars as well. It's 1180 for the Mark IV Astra. My old Montego was 10,080 kilograms. That was a 2 litre MG Montego. So, but anyway, yeah, that's pretty sure that's what that was, weighbridge for the tractors, because they are quite strict with the weight rules and other rules as well. It's quite strict. There's time rules, time limit rules and all that we've got to adhere to for the competition to be really accurate. Oh, I'll get the picture of this sign here as well. I'll maybe use this as a thumbnail. Right, well that's it then. So done a wee bit of behind the scenes footage for you as well. I'm going up to the bog, and then I'm going to just get heading back home, and that'll be it for the night. So that's it. I'll round the video off now, and I'll just I'll shut the camera off now. Right, okay, I'll see you later on, okay? Just see what I've put on my channel for later. I think this video is going to be 2 parts anyway because of the length of it. That'll be probably better to do it in 2 parts. Okay, right, I shall see you. Before I go, I'll just show you the moon again, full moon again. I just feel as though I want to show you this again. Look, this is really, it's just, that was a pity my camera wasn't powerful enough to show you the craters on it. I would have loved to have done that for you. I could see it with my naked eye, but unfortunately the camera, it's an S20 Galaxy, but it just doesn't quite zoom in and powerful enough. There's a bit of glare as well. But that's the best I could do for you, I'm afraid. I wish I could do more, but I don't have the money to buy a more expensive camera. So I've just got to use what I've got, and this is all I've got, so that's the best I could do. If you're like me and you like this sort of thing, well, that's as good as I could get you, I'm afraid. Hope you like it anyway, because I sure do. I like looking at it first hand. So yeah, just wanted to show you that again before I go out. So I'm going up to the bog here. There's that toilet. Oh shit! So another. Oh no, it's not. I thought I had to go on the other side of the gate there to get to it. Or maybe I don't know. But anyway, I'm going to run the video off. Right. I'll see you later on. Okay. See what I've put on my channel, and I'll catch you later. Okay. Bye for now. Cheers. Bye. Bye.